This week on Weller Does Delmarva, Susanne Whitney from A Walk in Their Shoes joins us to talk about their upcoming rally to support local law enforcement. KSI's Alicia Hollis has an update on all of their upcoming events. County Council candidate Lisa Hudson Briggs drops in from the campaign trail. Ray Bivens from the Division of Parks stops in for a chat about Holts Landing State Park. Gubernatorial candidate Bryant Richardson has a word with us about the impending primary election. We are live from Rudy's Family Restaurant in Harrington, Delaware. Now, here's your host, Jim Weller.
Good morning, and I want to say a big thank you to Bob Backman for that voiceover. He does a wonderful job each and every week. We send it to him, and he does it. I hear it's playing. It stopped. All right, never mind. I was hearing it start again. All right, so good morning, good morning, good morning. Am I talking about TV Delmarva, or is somebody else talking? What did he say? Go ahead and do the commercial. All right, I'm ready to talk about TV Delmarva. So good morning. Good morning, everybody. Tracy, are you ready to talk about TV Delmarva? All right, well, anyway, here we go. So, oh, he's on? Just quit looking at these people. All right, there's too many people in the room, everybody, and then there's all the heads, all the voices in my head. So anyway, good morning, folks. We're going to talk about TV Delmarva. This is Colin Walls and his son's newest adventure, and it is getting bigger and better. More and more shows every week. Anthony Joseph, the Anthony Joseph Show, is live right after my show from 7 to 9 on Saturday mornings. You've got me. Then at 9 o'clock, you have got Anthony Joseph, the Anthony Joseph Show. Then at 10 o'clock, you have got Jessica Martinez. So that's some live, energetic, local programming. It's going to be a lot of fun, and that's every Saturday morning. There's another show coming along also, so there's many things in the works. But all through the week, you can watch and tune in TV Delmarva. It's channel 14 on your TV. You can also get it on your Roku device. You can get it on your Amazon Fire Stick. You can watch it at tvdelmarva.com. So, you know, if you are somewhere and you just want something to keep you entertained, you're at a doctor's office and you're waiting to be seen, you can just take your phone and watch TV Delmarva right on your phone, right at tvdelmarva.com. So listen, also advertising. People say, what are you talking about advertising? TV ads, okay? This is a brand new station. Colin has started it. If you have never watched it, take your antenna and turn your antenna towards Seaford and rescan your TV, and channel 14 will pop up, and you can check it out there. There's also 14.2. So there's a lot of different things going on, but advertising opportunities. Colin has got some great ideas, different packages, whether you want to sponsor news or weather or this or that, or just buy some 30-second commercials or 1-minute commercials, whatever you want to do. So if you have any questions about TV Delmarva, or if you want to discuss the advertising opportunities that exist, you just get a hold of Colin and he will tell you what's going on or have somebody get up with you. So his phone number, are you ready? And he prefers to be text. So I do need a couple people to text Colin first thing this morning and just say good morning, okay? So his number is 302-242-8015, 242-8015. If you have any interest in learning more about TV Delmarva or buying some advertising or anything, you get up with Colin. So you can call him, but he does prefer to be texted, and then he'll get back to you when he can. 242-8015. We have an action-packed show. We are live. We are literally sitting inside Rudy's Family Restaurant. And even though it's raining outside, there's no rain inside. There's electric, there's heat, there's air conditioning, there's nice, clean restrooms, free napkins with all purchases. This is a great place to get breakfast, lunch, dinner. It's open 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Rudy's Family Restaurant, Route 13 in Harrington. Now, I'm going to do a weather report real quick. It is raining outside, okay? But there's a lot of things going on today, and I know one event that's rain or shine. I'm going to tell you about it in just a little bit. But today we're going to be with you till 9 o'clock. Of course, it's our 7-year anniversary, and we are accepting gifts today, okay? Cash would be good. Gift cards. clothing, I wear a 2X t-shirt, and just to say, other than that, it's our 7-year anniversary. So I want to say thanks a lot to everybody for tuning in the show. We have got a lot of loyal, every week, no matter what part of the world they're in, people that watch this show. So thanks a lot. But the good thing is, if you're busy or you got something to do and you want to get going, you can always watch this show again later. You ever remember the candies now and later? This show is like that. You can watch it now or you can watch it later because it's recorded, it's captured, it's on Facebook at TV Delmarva. It's also at WellerDoesDelmarva.com or Weller Does Delmarva on Facebook. So, you know, that's what our advertisers like. They get more than one ad. So, in other words, they get the ad during the show, but then, of course, other people watch it at other times and they get more advertising. So, Weller's Utility Trailers is going to be open at 8 o'clock today. If you need a trailer, we have got a sale going on right now. But guess when it ends? Today. And guess what rainy days are at Weller's? Busy. Contractors and farmers. Very busy day on rainy days. So I'm just telling you in advance, Weller's opens at 8 o'clock. But we have a very, very, very busy day planned. But we do have some things on sale. You can go to Wellers.com and find the ad. And one of them ends today. So if you want to take advantage of those prices, let me find this ad and see what it's called. What month is this? 8th or 9th? 8th. This is the 8th month. All right, so we're not going to talk about that ad. We're going to find the one that ends today. Man, our 99-cent ad, that's where I really make my money. That was a good ad. That one has been very busy. This ad's not even in there. They've took it out of my flyers already. Well, anyway, we got an ad. Go to Wellers.com. There's some trailers on sale, opening and closed. A lot of them were out. We're actually running out of trailers. A 6x12 landscape trailer. We had like 7 of them on Tuesday, and we have none of them right this minute, but we got more coming next week. So anyway, Weller's Utility Trailers, Wellers.com, and we're going to go live on the radio in a few minutes, and when we do, we're going to have even more people we're talking to. So right now we're talking to our TV audience, our Facebook audience, we're talking to our YouTube audience, and we say thank you very much for tuning in the show. We're not on the radio yet, are we? Oh, okay. We might be on the radio. I don't have any way to tell. I'm going to presume we're on the radio, and don't forget, Justin Ward's going to be calling in. So anyway, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Weller Does Delmarva. We are here. We are live. We are inside Rudy's Family Restaurant. We've got guests lined up. There's a whole busload of them coming in. So anyway, just got a lot of things going on today. And I just want to say thanks a lot for tuning in the show, for listening to the show, for watching the show. It is our 7-year anniversary. Somebody brought us a cake, so it was very nice to receive a cake. So that's kind of good. It's one size fits all, so I'm kind of excited about the cake. There it is right there, okay? And it says, happy anniversary, 7 years. Jim, Linda, Bosco, they're here eating. And they brought us this cake. They brought some plates and forks and knives and things like that. But anyway, so thank you, everybody, for joining us. You guys want to roll the collage again, or do we have too many technical difficulties? Keep going. He's like, keep going. Leave me alone. I'm busy. I'm talking to my stockbroker. I got stuff going on. So anyway, we're here. And I want to brag real quick. We do have a phone call coming in. Justin Ward at some point should be... You're having him do that? Do you need a number to call him? Justin. Does somebody know how to get a hold of him to tell him? That's fine. Okay. Tracy, if he needs the phone number, it's on this paper that somewhere Justin's phone number is on here. If he needs it to call him. Okay. Got you covered. Got it covered. All right, so we're going to be talking to Justin Ward in just a minute or two, hopefully with Invisible Fence brand of Delmarva. We must be having some technical difficulties, and I just can't pick up on it. But anyway, we're here. We're live. It's another rainy day, and the tax ditches are excited because my tax ditch was low on water. So let's talk about an advertiser of the show. This will be a sponsor segment, okay? It is my friend Bill Strickland, L&W Insurance Agency, and people say, Jim Weller, I don't know how anybody could even like their insurance agent. I love my insurance agent. I love having a good insurance company represent me. So anyway, I'm just letting you know, if you need insurance, whether it's auto, home, health, life, whatever, renter's insurance or whatever, L&W does a fantastic job for me. So with that said, I just want to let you know that you can have this level of service. You just give them a call. If you have no insurance at all, they'll give you an estimate. But anyway, they are always looking for new customers, and if you're looking for somewhere to buy insurance, just check them out, okay? So you can give them a call. They'll review what you have. They'll compare it to what they would offer and see if you got too high of a deductible, too low of a deductible. Maybe you take this car insurance and you get your house insurance with the same company, and all of a sudden you get a better premium. I forgot what it's called, but anyway, I experienced that myself. We've merged a lot of different insurance policies. So anyway, if you need insurance, you want to talk insurance, get up with L&W Insurance Agency. They are located in Dover, and they do a great job for me. Phone number 302-856-7828, 302-856-7828, lwinsurance.com on the web. Now, my first guest this morning is here live in person. Are we ready? Or? Oh, yeah, I'm ready. I am ready. I'm ready for Susan. So anyway, Susan can come on down. She's been here seeing what we're doing and seeing how things go. I do want to mention real quick, a friend of mine named Josh Miller. He owns a business called Art and Saul. He is at Hickory Ridge. Now, Hickory Ridge is today, rain or shine. Susan, we're taking a picture, just so you know. So anyway, he is live in person at Hickory Ridge. That is in Milford today. They're having a big event, lots of tractors. I went there yesterday, lots of antiques, lots of vendors, and it's a rain or shine event. And they have really good hot dogs. I had a hot dog yesterday afternoon. It was really good, hot off the grill. So anyway, it is a event today. I encourage you to go. But if you go, I need you to look up this guy named Josh Miller. He takes a chainsaw. He's got numerous size chainsaws, and he carves things like eagles and bears, and he carved like the hood of a tractor. It really looked cool. So anyway, stop by and say hi. There's no charge for parking. There's no charge to get in. There's free fresh air. If the sun comes out, there'll be free sunshine. So anyway, that is today, right in front of IG Burton's, right behind the Valero gas station. It's a farm called Hickory Ridge, and they're having a big event, and it's today and tomorrow, and I promised them I would mention it, so I've mentioned it, okay? Now, here she is. We're still trying to get with Justin Ward at some point, but anyway, we're going to go ahead and talk to Susan. Susan got up early today. She washed her car, and she's made her way here to talk about something. So grab that mic, flip the switch up if you would, and we're going to get you on. So what is going on with you? Tracy, are you ready with her? Yep. All right. So anyway, the rain has got us all rattled here today, and something is going on over there. I can see something's happening. All right. So anyway, Susan, what's going on with you?
Well, first and foremost, happy anniversary.
Oh, thank you very much. We were just teenagers when we started. So here we are 7 years later. I can't believe it. Some radio personalities don't even keep a job for 7 years.
It's impressive.
I can't believe that we have stayed interested in this long enough. So anyway, but we've been getting up early every Saturday morning, and this is Colin and Jonathan. They do a great job. Tracy helps out. There's a lady named Jackie that's not even here that helps. There's another lady named Katie that does the collage, and it takes like a whole group of people and a lot of cash to make this happen. So,
the whole community.
Who are you? Where are you from?
I am from Magnolia.
Magnolia,
but
Delaware.
Delaware, born and bred. There's not many of us.
All right. There's a nice restaurant in Magnolia.
There is, just
What's
down
the
the
name
street.
of it?
Magnolia Restaurant.
And there's a nice furniture store.
Well, it's gone now.
That big barn?
They sold the Magnolia Furniture Store, yes.
Did they really?
Yes, just recently.
What's in there?
They are refurbishing it. It has to do something with computers, I believe, now.
Really?
Yes, I was.
Well, that's a shame.
My exact thought.
I enjoyed dealing with those people.
I did. I love that store.
Wow. Well, I'm going to open a furniture store in Magnolia. It's wide open.
Exactly.
Town of Magnolia needs a furniture store.
That they do.
All right. So anyway, so you're from Magnolia.
Yes.
And you're involved with an organization. Did you start this organization, or?
I did.
You did?
Back in 2015,
right.
4 ladies got together, myself and 3 others.
Okay.
We originally was just a community group, Basically, we were a little upset, for lack of a better word, for the way our law enforcement were being treated.
Really?
And
Are
the
you
atmosphere.
connected to anybody in law enforcement? Or?
I have family members in law enforcement,
okay.
many, many friends.
Okay. And your frustration is more the disrespect
Correct.
of law enforcement.
And we decided that we wanted to do something to show our support.
Okay.
So back in 2015, I contacted a corporal at the Camden Police Department, and we put together a rally.
Really?
About 300 plus people showed up. We walked
Wow.
about a mile, hence the name crafted as A Walk in Their Shoes.
Okay.
And then I decided that every year I wanted to do one.
Okay.
In 2016, I held a rally in Dover.
Okay.
2017, right here in Harrington,
Okay.
with our lovely Chief Barlow from the Harrington Police Department.
Do you know Chief Barlow?
I do for many,
Right.
many years.
Whenever his schedule lightens up, we're going to have him on.
Wonderful
He's
man.
busy. He is.
Very,
That's what they
that
tell
too.
me.
I had to cancel in 2018. 2019, I went back to Camden and held a rally
Okay.
because the corporal that helped me in 2015 is now the chief there.
Okay.
So we honored him for his help.
Very good.
This year, we were supposed to go back to Camden to hold another of our annual rally. Due to some unforeseen circumstances, we had to cancel that. But shortly after the cancellation, Miss Pizzadilly reached out to me
And said, hey.
the police have been wonderful to me and to our family, and I want to do something to honor them. And basically, she gave me the vineyard for the day.
Really?
Yes.
Well, it's a nice place.
It is a beautiful place.
I've been to a lot of car shows there.
Yes, exactly.
Yep.
So I put together what we're calling Law Enforcement Appreciation Day.
Okay.
It's open to the public.
All right. Is it
It's
free parking?
Free parking, free, everything's free but the beer, wine, and food.
Okay. You're going to pay for that?
Got to pay for, because Miss Pizzadilly has to make some money.
I agree.
But everything
Right.
else is free. It is basically, I am just wanting a way for our officers, our community to just come together, have some fun, relax. We all need
Show
that.
your appreciation.
Yes, show your appreciation. We are having a lot of vendors will be there,
Okay.
selling everything from Scentsy to homemade woodworking products.
Okay. Not Indian Bob.
No,
Okay. I just wondered. No, he's been on the show quite a bit. I don't know if you know Indian Bob.
I don't
Do you
know
have any
personally.
vendor spots left?
I have plenty of vendor spots left. We are not charging
Okay.
for vendor spots. If they wish to make a donation to our Chinese or silent auction, they are wonderful. It's perfectly fine to do so.
All right.
They just need to contact me. We have plenty of room. As you said, it's a vast property, so
Yeah, it is.
they just have to bring their own table if they're
Okay.
outside and
Right,
want
and if they
bring a
want the
tent.
tent, they
Yeah,
can.
exactly.
Okay. Right. When is this?
Sunday, October 4th.
Got plenty of time to get your thoughts together.
Exactly. We are having a Chinese and silent auction.
Everybody. Okay.
I have a raffle of a $1 silver coin that was put out by the National Law Enforcement Museum that I'm selling raffle tickets for. We will probably have a 50-50 that day.
Okay.
Any of the net proceeds will go to the Law Enforcement Memorial Fund.
Okay.
That's the law enforcement memorial that was damaged a few months
in
ago.
Dover, yeah.
Yes. So any funds are going to be raised to finish up the repairs and work with any of the maintenance, because it costs quite a bit to maintain that every year.
So if somebody comes to this event, they're just going to come, socialize, get to know people, and so on.
Yes.
Check out the vendors, maybe enjoy some food, have a glass of wine.
Correct.
Whatever.
There's a.
Can you drink wine before noon?
You can always drink wine
Oh, okay. I'm just checking.
and beer.
And beer. Okay, so there's no time limit to that.
Not at all.
All right. So what are you looking for? Are you looking for vendors? Are you looking for donations for the auction or the raffle, or just people to come, or all of the above?
All of the above.
Okay.
We
All right.
we have some antique police cars coming.
Oh, really?
I have an
Okay.
antique ambulance coming.
No kidding.
Barring no unforeseen circumstances, Mission Barbecue's military truck will be there.
Oh, okay.
Harrington Fire Department will have their ladder truck there to fly the American flag for
There you
us.
go. All right.
Felton's Fire Company ice cream trailer will be there
Yes,
selling ice
that's
cream.
a good one. Yeah.
That's a good one. Again, lots of vendors, cornhole
So
boards.
this is for kids, grandkids, adults, everybody. This is
Exactly. There's a
community
stocked
event.
pond if you want to fish.
Really?
You just have to bring your own
All
fishing
right.
pole
And some bait.
and some bait.
All right. So this is October 4th
Yes.
All right. How would somebody learn more? Is there a Facebook page?
A Walk in Their Shoes has a Facebook page.
Okay.
And under that Facebook page is our event called Law Enforcement Appreciation Day.
All right.
Again, it's Sunday, October 4th. We will be there all day.
Okay.
Like I said, hoping to raise some money, even if we don't. My goal with this, my goal with this is to just unite the community and our law enforcement, have some fun, enjoy the
Fellowship.
day. Exactly.
Right. Let your hair down.
Exactly.
All right. Any phone numbers, or just going to steer them to the Facebook page?
Facebook page is fine, but you can reach me at my cell as well, which is 302-233-8719.
233-8719.
You got it.
All right. Are you from around here originally?
Yes.
Okay.
Kent County, born and bred, never left it.
All right. What do you do for a living?
I am a criminal defense paralegal.
Holy mackerel. Okay. In Kent County or Sussex?
In Kent County.
Really? Criminal defense paralegal. All right. And what's that been like during the pandemic?
Apparently, crime does not stop.
It didn't?
Even with a stay-at-home order.
Oh, wow. All right. One good thing I did notice. Did you notice none of the protesters got sick?
That is correct.
Wasn't that a nice benefit?
It was very nice of them, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. So anyway, just checking. All right. I'm going to leave you. Is that all right?
That is perfectly fine. You have a great day.
Was there anything else you wanted to say? I don't want to rush you.
That is all. I just thank you very much for letting me speak today.
Are you coming back on again? Was there another time?
I believe the day before the event,
all right,
the October 3rd.
All right. All right. Just checking.
All right.
All right. Well,
have a great
day.
day.
Yep, you too.
Again, happy anniversary.
Oh, thanks a lot. All right, there we go. A walk in their shoes. What a good thing. I want you to mark your calendar, put it in your smartphone, Saturday, October 4th, no matter what, and just check it out. All right. So is Justin on the phone? Okay, Justin, if you happen to be listening, we are ready for your call. If you would, please. What number? Do I have to give him the number? 422-7336. We are looking for Justin Ward. If you're out there, we would love to hear from you. We are ready for you. In the meantime, I'm going to brag about something else. Bay to the Beach Builders is building a house for me. And, man, they got the sidewalks done. They got the front steps done. These were all poured concrete. And I see the floors in the garage. But if you're looking for a new home, you're thinking about it, whether it be now or in the next year or two, and you want to just start the conversation, Bay to the Beach Builders, I'm very, very happy with them. They're locally owned and operated, and I've been very pleased with how it's went. So we made the deal on the house. We met at their design studio. Okay, now they've opened up a brand new design studio in Ocean View. Now they have one in Greenwood, but there's this one in Ocean View. It's 10,000 square feet. It's full of all kinds of ideas. Like, I think I'm full of ideas. This place is full of ideas. I had no idea I could get an app for my phone, turn the shower on, and by the time I get there, get my hair put up in the bonnet and all that stuff, the water would be nice and warm. I had no idea you could do these things. So anyway, it is a idea home, a design center. It's down in Ocean View, and whether you're going to buy a home or not, it's worth taking an afternoon and just going down and just check it out. Just walk through it. You don't have to be in the market for a home to visit it. So there's one in Greenwood too, but the one in Ocean View is the cat's meow. It is brand new, 10,000 square feet, and everybody is interested. Again, if you're giving any thought to buying a home, a brand new home, whether you want it built on your lot or you need some help finding a lot, they're connected to a lot of local realtors. They're connected to different banks, so they can help you through the process. They're not a tract builder, though. Like, they're not building a whole community of houses. In other words, they build them one by one, and they've been around a long time, and they got hundreds of ideas. They have their own, like a designer, a person to draw your design. So you don't have to pay somebody to design your home. You meet with them. They'll sit down and discuss your ideas. They have about 20 of their own home plans also. So they have been around a long time. They've got houses starting at about $130,000 and go from there. So I've been very happy. Everything they said they would do, they've done on time. They've done it on schedule. They told me when things are going to start. They use a lot of Amish to build things and do things. In other words, and what all does the Amish do? Let me find my notes on that. They, first of all, they do the framing and the carpentry work. They do the masonry work, okay? concrete foundation, the siding, the trim, the cabinets, and even when it's all done and they're getting ready to clean it up and turn the keys over to you, that's also the Amish that does that. So not every single thing is done by the Amish, but a lot of it. And they're known for their craftsmanship, their consistency, their workmanship, and their attention to detail. And I'm very, very happy with the house I'm having built. So if you want to learn more about Bay to the Beach Builders, if you want to just start a conversation or you have no interest in a new home, but you're going to do some remodeling and you want to get some ideas from their Idea Center, feel free to visit the one in Greenwood or the one in Ocean View. All right? Phone number 302-349-5099, 349-5099. All right? I'm going to just call Justin, I think, from my cell phone. In other words, I've got to get him on. You got him? All right. If you can call him from there, I'd really appreciate it. I think that's the number. It's also on your paper, but I've got to track him down, and I'm out of time is my problem. So anyway, you're watching a show. It's our 7-year anniversary. We have a very, very, very full schedule, and I'm trying my best. It's not my strong point staying on schedule, but I'm trying my best to stay on schedule. As you all know, this show is broke down by the minute. And the last thing I do is stay on target, but I'm trying my best. So we're looking for Justin Ward, Invisible Fence brand of Delmarva, and we want to talk to him and chat with him about his business, all right? So with that said, there might be a different phone number on your set list. There might be a different one on your set list. I'm not sure. So anyway, we're here. We're inside Rudy's Family Restaurant in Harrington. You say, well, where is it? It's on the southbound lane. It's not. It is the southbound lane. It is the southbound lane. I got it right today. Almost. Anyway, we're on the southbound lane right in front of Byler's. It's a big restaurant. Like if you got a whole family and you want to get together for a birthday or some kind of an event, there's different rooms. There's one behind me that holds, I need to count how many seats are in that room sometime. But anyway, there's lots of places for you to socially distance, but also be here at Rudy's Family Restaurant. So I just want to let you know, that's where the show is. You can stop in. You can give a wave. You can say hi. If you happen to want a couple gift cards to Vanderwins, we might be kind enough to give you a couple. But anyway, it's hard to say. But I see all kinds of baked goods. There's a counter over there. If you want a drink, they serve drinks. And they have breakfast, lunch, and dinner 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. All right, Justin Ward, if you're out there, we are looking for you. 422. All right, I'm going to call him on the cell phone because I have really botched this up. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm going to have to wait till after the 7:30 break, okay? All right. So anyway, I've got more guests coming up. Want to brag real quick on Vanderwins Ice Cream, another sponsor of the show. If you're looking for some ice cream by the quart, cup, pint, or cone, or you want to hire their truck to come to your party or your event or your business, check out Vanderwins. Vanderwins Creamery on the web, vanderwinsfarmcreamery.com. They are located in Fenwick Island, Dewey Beach, Bridgeville, and Greenwood. And they have ice cream. It's really good. It's local. We may give some out during the show. It's hard to say. I hear the music. We're taking a break from the radio. We will be back. So just go to wellerdoesdelmarva.com or on Facebook right now because I don't want you to miss anything. All right, here we go. So are we going to talk to El Presidente of TV Delmarva? All right, I'm going to do Colin Walls' commercial. So we're going to talk about TV Delmarva. Now people say, TV Delmarva, haven't quite heard of it. It's brand new. It's like breaking news. And every week, they're adding more equipment. They're adding more programming. This is on 24/7. It is a local TV station, and it is owned by Colin Walls and his sons, and it is growing. So first of all, Saturday mornings, you've got me from 7 to 9. Then right at 9 o'clock, Anthony Joseph. This week will be his second week of his show. It's very entertaining. I don't know if I'm even allowed to mention who's going to be on, but I saw them doing an interview yesterday with a famous NASCAR driver. So anyway, or at least I heard them. So anyway, lots of different guests. So that's Anthony Joseph at 9 o'clock, 9 to 10. Then at 10 o'clock, it's Jessica Martinez in Studio J. She's got a show. And then there's more shows coming, more live shows. But there is programming 24 hours, 7 days a week. And you can watch TV Delmarva at Channel 14, and you can also watch it on your Amazon Fire device, Fire Stick, or whatever it's called. You can watch it on a Roku TV. That's how I watch it. You just download the channel that says TV Delmarva. Advertising opportunities. If there's anything you want to promote, say, or sell, and you want to buy some very affordable advertising, some of the best advertising you're going to get for the money, check out TV Delmarva. You can call Colin or text him, and he'll talk to you about it. He's got different things that you can buy or do, and very, very flexible, very affordable, and it's growing every week. There's more and more audience every week. So anyway, Colin's phone number is 302-242-8015, 302-242-8015, okay? TV Delmarva. Now, I'm going to try to get Justin on the phone. That's fine. I'm worried I gave somebody the wrong number. I don't know for sure. So it's Justin Ward. Is that right? Justin, how did I not get this working out? Justin Ward. We're going to call him real quick on my cell phone. This is old school. This is how we used to do it. So anyway, and I'm going to see if I can get him, and then he's got to hold on until I get back on the radio. But anyway, we're just going to see if he answers. Justin?
Yes. Hey, Jim.
Hey, don't say anything wrong. We're live, but I'm going to just chit-chat with you till we go back on the radio. Is that okay?
Yep, that'll work.
All right. Are you watching us today?
No, I'm actually out and about.
Well, that's good. All right. Hold it like that. Up to it. All right. They're teaching me how to how to look good on TV with a cell phone. So anyway, so how are you doing? Now, we're not doing your actual commercial just yet. We're not doing it just yet. So anyway, how are you?
We're doing good. We're out playing farmer today.
All right. Did I see you the other day driving a truck with grain?
Yeah, you probably seen it on Facebook.
I did.
Shipping corn.
All right. And how's the corn yield been?
This is coming out of the grain bins that we had actually from last year. So.
Oh, you're hauling it to the farm.
Yep. The price, we're playing the stock market a little bit, playing the market and just timing it right on getting rid of that. But we're getting ready to chop corn here for corn silage.
What was that storm that hit? It had an odd name. Do you remember? It wiped out millions of acres of crops.
Yeah, in the Midwest.
Yeah. And I saw pictures of silos bent in half.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's insane. But it's dramatically affecting our local market of grain.
Yeah.
And
I can't remember if it was last year or the year before when they had the big flooding out in Nebraska. Did the same thing, messed with the market here on the East Coast, and they needed corn shipped to the Midwest. So, yeah, that plays a big effect.
Because that's what the animals need to eat, and they don't have any of it.
Yeah, they always say the Midwest is a corn belt, so anytime something happens out west, or you just take that for, if you're talking about the economists and stuff like that, anytime something happens like that in the world, or like Texas having the hurricanes and then affecting the oil production down there, so it definitely affects everything around the world.
Yep, because somebody said, well, not only did it mess up their crops, but where they had stored last year's grain is also gone. It just literally blew these silos over.
There's big bushel bins that have all the corn or even soybeans in it, and they're stored, and when they get crushed like that, it's hard to recoup from that.
I agree.
It's almost like a savings account that gets wiped out.
Right. Well, anyway, am I going to know when we go on the radio? Okay, just checking. We are? Okay, so we're just waiting for the music. So, Justin, we're going to chit-chat until we get back on the radio, okay? So, what's your favorite chit-chat subject?
Probably farming.
Farming. You do like farming. You like animals, though, too, don't you?
Yeah, animals, and that's what I've always done. Invisible fence, they've gone hand in hand, and everybody told me I was either going to be a farmer or vet or somewhere along the lines, or maybe an architect, because they said I can draw a little bit. So,
can you draw a straight line?
I think I can.
Okay, just checking. All right. So anyway, and your business is putting in the invisible fence. And the other night I come home, my dogs were right there on the line. They weren't an inch over or an inch in. They were just right there.
Yeah.
And, it's kind of interesting to see that they have never forgot where they don't even know that, they don't even have their collar on sometimes. All right, so Justin, hold tight for just a minute. We're coming back on the radio, okay? All right, we're back on the radio now. So good morning, everybody. Jim Weller here. You are listening to our 7-year anniversary of Weller Does Delmarva, and I have on the telephone a sponsor of the show, has been supportive of me for many years, Justin Ward, Invisible Fence brand of Delmarva. Justin, how you doing?
Doing pretty good.
Good.
Enjoying a little bit of this rain that we're getting.
And what was your week like? Have you had many jobs to do or quotes to give, or what's it been like in the week of the world of Invisible Fence brand?
Yeah, we've actually been pretty busy, which we're very fortunate with everything going on in the world. We were able to put in some installations. We were just talking about farming. We actually got one coming up here where we're actually going up on top of the what's called a leg bend, where it's a machine, or it's pretty much piping that feeds the rest of the solids. We're going to actually put a GPS base unit up about 200 feet in the air. We got one of those projects we've been working on.
Really?
So we just, for us being, most of the time, I'd say 99% of the time we're on the ground. So we actually went out and had to get some safety gear and stuff like that, being that we're going that high in the air. But our GPS system, we were doing about 48 acres for a local farmer here, and we wanted to be above the grain bin. So we've been working on that project, and it's always fun and interesting because I never know where I'll be or where I'm going or who I'm going to meet and the dogs that we get to see. So we do a lot of local celebrities, local farmers, and people that just are in IT, the police department, fire department. I mean, so many people we get to meet, and it's just always interesting. We did dog trainings this week. We've done installations, servicing, and then I'm also doing a lot of product testing, so testing the new products that are coming out, being able to show and work with the customer how we're adapting to their dogs' lives. It's pretty cool.
So
we can tell you what the dogs, it's almost like the collars that they wear are like their iPads or their iPhones now, how they carry them around. And the biggest thing we really focus on is the training. You were just mentioning about your dogs coming home and understanding where that line is. We always go back on how much training we did. And a lot of people think it's a fence that you just install and let the dogs have at it. But there's at least 2 to 3 weeks worth of training involved. Everything's customization to the dogs. Some pick them up faster, some take a little bit longer. But you're usually working on the tone or the distraction part of the training, one or the other for a particular dog. But that's what we really stress, that there's work to be involved, and you got to be patient with them. It's no different than you or I learning a little bit about how to do something new. So there's reading and training involved, and the more you practice, the better off you get. So
right, and this is what separates you from buying something online. You're offering service, and then more service.
Yeah, absolutely. You can always call us. A lot of people do kind of get upset when they hear that we charge service fees and labors and stuff like that, but we're going to come out and we're going to do more than just fix your fence. We're going to see how the dog's doing. We're going to adjust. We're going to check the collar. We're going to show you some new products. We're going to show you little things here and there that can help you with your dog as they grow and as they run around the household and stuff like that. So our service calls usually end up being a half hour to 45 minutes, just because we're interacting.
And how do people get a hold of you? To just chit chat or get a free estimate or whatever?
Yep, free estimate still. They can call at 410-546-2436, or definitely check us out online or Facebook and YouTube.
Okay. Well, thanks for working with us, and have a good, safe weekend, okay?
Yep, everybody do the same.
See ya. Bye-bye. Bye. There you go. If you got a dog that you love and you don't want it to run off or get hurt or get hit, I live out in the country. That's what would always happen. The dogs run off. They either run off or they get hit. Either way, it's heartbreaking. So anyway, I'm just letting you know, you give him a call and estimates are free. My next guest is Alicia Hollis from Kenton Sussex Industries. Appreciate you coming today. And what's up with, you need to pick up the mic and turn it on and talk right into it. Let me have it, Aaron. Yep, push it up. It's up.
It's on.
All right, there you go.
So I was so busy listening to your advertiser and getting all involved in the event. So thanks for letting me be here today. Well, KSI's got a couple activities coming up to raise some funds for the organization. The first one you've heard me talk about before is our golf tournament.
Yep.
It's our 31st annual 3-club golf tournament. So I brought something that all of the golfers will get. We do a goodie bag for everyone. So we like to show our sponsors. L&W Insurance and WSFS are our major sponsors.
Okay.
And then we have our golf cart sponsors on here: Highmark Blue Cross, IG Burton, Pep Up, and Sharp Energy. So we've had a lot of donations so that we have this filled with lots of things for the golfers and the volunteers. So every golfer gets one of those? Every golfer gets one of those.
Do they get to keep the bag?
They keep the bag. This
and
is
everything in it?
This is the goodie bag. We do our goodie bags a little unique because sometimes goodie bags from golf tournaments are like a plastic bag that's got stuff in it. So ours is always something that can be used from year to year.
Yeah, very good.
Speaking of year to year, you know, our tournament is made possible because of so many sponsors. So in addition to you celebrating 7 years doing this, you've been one of KSI golf sponsors for 15 years as our Mulligan sponsor.
I had no idea.
Yeah, I thought you might be surprised by that. So we've had a long partnership, and KSI has a long partnership with a lot of businesses. We still have sponsorship opportunities for the golf tournament. For this year's golf tournament, probably for another week and a half.
Okay.
Then we'll be ordering new signs and all that kind of stuff.
So people can get involved now.
People can still get involved. It's so awesome. We've had a couple. Tee and Green sponsors are one of the most affordable ways to support the tournament.
How much is that?
$150.
Okay, so for $150, you could get behind KSI and support this event.
And your name gets on a sign on the golf course that day. So we've had a couple signs this year in memory of people who have been dedicated KSI sponsors. So it's been really, really nice to see their family members continuing that sponsorship and that involvement with KSI.
How many golfers about?
So right now we have I have 21 teams, so that's about
80.
Yeah, just about 80 golfers, which is comfortable. We limit it to 100 golfers.
Okay.
So I still have a little bit of room for golf
but
teams.
Not a lot of room.
Not a lot. And you got to get,
got to get up with you.
It's timely. The tournament is September 16th, so it's rolling up on us really fast. It's rolling up
that's right
fast.
after the primary. Everybody will be in the mood to golf.
So the next event we have is in October.
September, October, okay.
So the cool thing about the October event is KSI is not the organizer. We're the beneficiary.
Okay, somebody else is putting it
Someone else puts it on. This is their 8th annual year of organizing a quarter auction for KSI.
Somebody's doing it for your benefit.
Yes.
Well, that's
so the way
nice.
that happened is 8 years ago, Angela Spishak called me and she said, KSI has been providing services to my brother for a long time, and we have seen as a family how much it has made a difference.
Right.
We've seen the growth, the independence, all the good things. So we would like to give back to KSI. So, you know, we've got a new year this year, and I give her so much credit. They're doing a virtual quarter auction.
That opens it up to even more people.
Oh, my goodness,
That's
doesn't it?
bigger than a room.
It's huge opportunity.
Wow.
What an awesome... I know. I almost feel like it's the new wave of the future, so to speak. But Angela Spishak is the person who is organizing the quarter auction. If anyone is listening and they have interest in buying paddles, donating anything, learning more about the event, you can contact Angela Spishak, and I will be glad to give you that information. It's easiest to go to Facebook and find the Friends of KSI.
Friends of KSI. So I want people to just like that page just so they can keep up with things that are going on.
Absolutely.
Friends of KSI.
And if you have interest, always reach out to me. I'm always a connector. I can get you know, it's
Connect
easier to remember KSI than it might be to remember Friends of KSI or the Facebook page.
So what's your number? 422?
My number is 422-4014.
Dial it in that order?
Dial it in that order, 422-4014. and leave a message if if it's after hours or something. But I love talking about the golf tournament. Love talking about our quarter auction, all the things going on about KSI. So those are the two big activities going on in my world at KSI. And, there's all kinds of other good things going on with services being provided again.
Wow.
So.
Well, we are out of time.
I thought we might be.
You did great today, and you do great every time. We're starting to have you on like once a month. I like this.
Yes,
I get to see you more often now.
Yeah, it's an awesome partnership, and you do so much for the community. As you know, I'm a Jim Weller fan, and I think you do awesome.
And I'm a Alicia Hollis fan.
And you just connect the community in an awesome way. So thanks for including KSI, and thanks for everybody's sponsorship.
All right. Give her a call, 422-4014, and say hello, and see how you can support, get involved, or utilize the services of KSI. What a great organization. So we're going to have another guest on in just a moment or so, and that is going to be Lisa Hudson Briggs, and she is lined up and ready to be our next county council person, county councilwoman. In other words. So anyway, we're going to talk to her in just a moment or so. The Clayton Theater, another person or business I want to brag about. In other words, appreciate them very much, their support of the show. And if you have never been to the Clayton Theater, this is something you want to do. You want to take and get out and get about and check out the movies or whatever, and bring your kids or your grandkids. It's even a movie theater that has a balcony, okay? And great popcorn and snacks and stuff like that. So anyway, it's called the Clayton Theater. They are downtown Dagsboro, and it is just a great place to go. So it's a rainy day. They have movies 7 days a week. 7 days a week at 7 o'clock in the evening. They have matinees on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So you can go to the matinee today, you can go to the matinee tomorrow, and the matinees are at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So check out ilovetheclayton.com, ilovetheclayton.com on the web. You can look them up on Facebook and get to know about them and check them out there. Great place, nice place, downtown Dagsboro. A lot of history. The building's like 70 years old. And just letting you know, it is a nice thing to do, nice place to go. Check out the movies and learn more about them at their website and like their Facebook page if you would. So anyway, who is doing what today? I did mention the big antique tractor show. There's a live auction today at Hickory Ridge. This is outside of Milford by the Falero station across from I.G. Burton. And it's kind of a good ongoing event. I know it's raining, but they're going to be doing it no matter rain or shine today and tomorrow. It's a nice, lively event. I think he wants to take our picture too. So anyway, it's a nice, lively event, and it is rain or shine, and it's in Milford. Now, I want to brag on Dry Zone real quick. Dry Zone is a supporter sponsor of the show, and we are celebrating our 7th year anniversary. As I've said, I can't even believe we hung in there this long, but we've had a good time, and as you can see, we've got 7 or 8 different guests today. A lot of people have benefited from this show, and so have I. I've had a real good time doing it. So thank you, everybody, for your support. And Dry Zone, Team Dry Zone, thank you for your support. So Bill and Heather Anderson, they're the owners, operators, and they do a good job. In Dry Zone, if you've got a basement that is all of a sudden started leaking because of who knows why, they know why. They can help you with the why, they can help you with the how, and they can offer you a solution. Also, if your crawl space smells a little moldy and musty, and it's a little not a good environment for your home to have this type of a crawl space, they can encapsulate your crawl space. If you need any electrical work, they can help you with that. And they also do, concrete coatings like your garage floor or the showroom at Weller's in Bridgeville or Mid-South Audio's new building. So they do a lot of floor coatings for concrete floors. So they offer a lot of services. It's a local company. It's called Dry Zone. Been a good supporter of mine. They're on my billboard. They're on my show. I love Dry Zone. Good company. You will be happy if you deal with them. A lot of people have tried to, duplicate what they do, but there is only one Dry Zone, and it's at dryzone.com. You can learn a lot, and if you're looking for a career change, they work you 52 weeks a year, rain or shine. Dryzone.com. You can learn a lot. Route 16 in Ellendale or Beach Highway, the Big Red Barn. That's their worldwide headquarters. And phone number, 302-684-5034. 5034. Now, here she is, taking a break from the campaign trail just long enough to get in here and talk to us. Lisa Hudson Briggs. This is Lewis Briggs' better half, okay? So anyway, how are you doing today?
I am doing well. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good.
And
you're
happy anniversary.
Thank you very much. I'm kind of excited, you know. So I can remember when we started this, I never believed I would stick with it for 7 years. So,
wow,
but we've
that
had
is
fun.
good.
We've had fun. So you're working hard. You want to be on the county council. I was talking to you yesterday morning, and I was thinking you've been going to meetings. You are preparing yourself from day one to be able to go to work.
To be able to go to work for the constituents. Since the
Yep.
last election, I've attended county council meetings and the budget meetings as well as events going
So
to
you
all
would
places.
be very up to date on what's going on.
To the issues that are present now, yes.
Yeah, well, very good.
Ongoing, yes.
And this election is September 15th.
It's Tuesday, September 15th at your regular polling place, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Wow. All right.
If folks can't go to the polls or are worried about going to the polls, they can, go into the office and vote live right there in
Okay.
Georgetown, or they
Okay.
can do the absentee mail-in voting if they, so
Okay.
desire. So a lot of things happen. If they have any questions, you don't know if your address is current or anything
Okay.
such as that, they can call the office, and that's 856-5367. So make sure
That's the office of
Department of Elections for Sussex County. It's right in Georgetown, beside the
856.
5367.
Because you know what I did with my mail-in ballots? I threw them away. And I was thinking, if they outlaw voting in person, by the time it's time to vote, I don't have my mail-in. I threw them away because I thought there's no way I'm not going to be allowed to vote in person. Now I'm worried about it.
Well, if you
so-
choose to do that, call the office.
I
Or like I
know.
said, they mail the ballots out from the office,
Right.
so the ballots are there.
I
You
need
can
'em.
go right to the
Okay. get 'em.
elections office and vote in person. That way,
Okay.
you vote, the ballot stays there, gets locked up in the back, and they're
That's
all
pretty good.
counted at the end of the night, and with the totals.
So let's talk about Lisa. All right. What do you want to say, or what point would you like to make that says, hey, I'm the one. I know you desire to be this person. And
Yes.
So how would you, persuade somebody?
Oh, I'm very open. I'm very good listener. A lot of the constituents have commented to me that you just take the time and listen. Their voice is important. That's how you know what's the issues, good or bad, in the county, and I can bring that to the council.
Right. And you're a local person.
I've lived here my whole life. I've
Right. In
worked
other
here,
words-
raised
right.
my family here, retired from the state of Delaware after almost 33
Right.
years.
So you're kind of ready. You've got the time to devote to
Yes,
this.
and I know the officials and have worked with them and met with them and still communicating with them.
Right, every day.
Any of the issues that come up that anybody brings, and the constituents, they tell you, and they want their voice to be heard, and I'm
You're
that
ready.
advocate. I am a fresh face with fresh ideas. I'm ready and willing to work for the constituents. Yes, of the
Okay.
county. Yes.
And being involved with politics and knowing people, it's just part of who you are. In other words, you know a lot of people.
Yes.
And
Very
you've worked
involved.
and very involved, and a wife, a mother, a grandmother.
I'm very heavily involved in the community. I'm part of the Georgetown Fire Company Auxiliary.
Are you really?
Yes, lifetime VFW auxiliary.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. All right.
So, at one
Okay.
time I was an ambulance attendant with the Millsboro VFW ambulance. That's
Really?
now been taken over by the Millsboro Fire
no.
Company,
Okay.
Station
Okay.
83, but was involved then because my father was one of the ones that started the
Really?
ambulance service. Yes, he was
Okay.
commander of the Millsboro post, 7422.
Okay.
So
Wow.
it's been a
You're
lifelong.
like a fiber of the community.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to be. You have to talk with your neighbors. You have to talk with your coworkers. You're as strong as your community.
Yeah.
You reach out and help your other communities, members. That's what makes Sussex County. It's
Yeah.
very unique.
Right. I agree with that.
Yes.
So, is there anything in particular that you, if elected and when elected, you would really like to see different, or do you not really have anything you would like to change? You just want to be part of the process? Like how is
I want to
there?
be part of the positive change,
Okay.
as a district and county grows. But one of the ideas that I put out on a video on my Facebook, Lisa for Sussex, is the TDR, Transfer Development Rights.
Okay.
Which, currently now the farmers work with the Ag Land Preservation, which is a great tool and still
Okay.
there. The county gives money for that, and the state matches that, so that's a wonderful, wonderful program. But the transfer of development rights, the farmer would negotiate with the developer to sell their development rights.
Okay.
That way you've got free enterprise at work. It's a little private enterprise twist.
Okay.
The only thing government should be doing is providing the forms, for the district, create the district, and to create the easement, and the farmer can negotiate his price with the developer, and the developer would then take that to places that are more suited for development and already have the infrastructure in place, such as sewer, water. So that's one idea I would like to bring to the county to advocate and push for, and that would be another tool in the toolbox for farmers to help them out. They're our number one lead industry, and it's not just an industry. It's a way of life. Right. It's the family, it's the kids, it's the grandkids. They pass it on generations. Wonderful. They're great stewards of the land. Wow.
All right. So how do people learn more about Lisa Hudson Briggs?
They can call me on my cell phone, 302-542-5896. My email is lhbriggs89@gmail.com. Okay. And also, like I said, check me out on Facebook. I have put out since I last ran for the election, all the events, county council meetings.
Right.
You can see my history. It's documented. I'm there. Right. If I hear something, I say something. And if people tell me about a situation, or problem, whatever, on the property down the road, I go out and look and then bring that information forward too.
Okay. So I would say you are very available now, and you intend to be very available ongoing.
Yes, I'm retired. I'll be a full-time councilwoman.
Okay.
So.
All right, and what was that Facebook? Lisa
for Sussex.
Lisa for Sussex.
Yes.
All right, anything else?
Stay tuned.
For
me to
stay
find
tuned
out
for you. I thought you were going to tell me something going on TV Delmarva that I missed.
No.
Stay tuned. You are ready to be the informant.
Knowledge is power. Inform yourself. Get out there and reach out.
Okay, make a difference.
Make a difference. Most certainly.
All right. Well, I'm going to thank you. I think this might be the last time we have you on for a while, in other words. So.
Yeah, I've been door knocking, phone calls, and 4 or 5 hours a day going.
Wow.
All over. So.
Does Lewis drive you?
As he says, he's driving Miss Daisy. He said a few other things, but we'll not comment.
All right. Well, you guys do good together, and both of you have been a real blessing to our community. Your family's all involved in things. We're not talking about just the two of you. It's
keep Sussex strong and assist where needed as well. But just tell people to patronize the businesses, do takeout. I mean, it's a tough time with COVID.
It's a weird time, too.
And just be mindful of your neighbors and your small businesses. They're the backbone of Sussex County.
They are. All right. I'm going to let you go, if that's okay.
That is fine. Thank you so much.
Have a good weekend.
You too. Take care.
See you, Lewis. Take care. Yep. All right. Lisa Hudson Briggs. Check her out. Learn about her. She is ready to serve our community. All right, what in the world is next? I got more guests coming up. I do want to brag on my pest control guy. I actually saw him yesterday. Integrity Pest Solutions is Keith Ruark, a good friend of mine, a good supporter, sponsor of the show. And if you got any pest control needs, he's got pest control solutions. He has eco-friendly stuff if you want to use that. But what he offers is a free on-site estimate evaluation of your situation. So even if you don't deal with him and you just want somebody to assess what's going on, you give him a call, because you're going to get him on the phone. You're going to get him when he comes out. And then when he does the work, it's him. He's a one-man show, and he does a great job. He was at my place yesterday, and he told me, he said, Jim, I found 2 carpenter ants. And he started to explain to me how they are attracted to moisture, and it might be from my air conditioning units, but we're not sure. We need to keep an eye on it. And I'm thinking, my gosh, this is like an acre or 2 of property. And what does he find? 2 carpenter ants. And I'm like, how attentive to detail is that? I love it. So every property I got, when he goes to it, he says, you need to look at this, you need to check that, I noticed this. But we're really happy. We deal with him for our business, for our home. I have an office complex in Lincoln, the Weller complex, and he takes care of that. He takes care of some rentals. Integrity Pest Solutions, 302-858-8629, 858-8629. Check him out. integritypestsolutions.com, and like them on Facebook. All right, we're taking a break from the radio. We'll be right back with more Weller Does Delmarva. All right, folks, we are still here with you on YouTube, Facebook, TV, everywhere. And we're still alive right inside Rudy's Family Restaurant in Harrington. Is Colin calling? I don't think so. All right, I'm going to do it again, by golly. Before this is over with, I'm going to sell some advertising for TV Delmarva. All right, so anyway, good morning, everybody. You're listening to Jim Weller. My show is called Weller Does Delmarva, and we are fortunate enough to be involved with a brand new local TV station called TV Delmarva. It's Colin Walls, a friend of mine, his son Colin II, his other son Jonathan. It's like a family affair, and they started this from scratch. It's channel 14 on your TV. Turn your antenna towards Seaford. Your TV can stay however it is. Scan your TV again, and you'll see TV Delmarva. Now, if you don't have an antenna and you have got internet, you can check out TV Delmarva at tvdelmarva.com. If that don't work and you got an Amazon Fire Stick, you can get TV Delmarva on your Amazon Fire Stick. Also, if you got a Roku TV or Roku device, you can get it on your Roku device too. So it's called TV Delmarva. It's brand new, local programming, 24/7. Lots of interesting things. We got some live shows on Saturday. Got my show till 9. At 9 o'clock this morning, is Anthony's show Rain or Shine? It is Rain or Shine, by golly. So Anthony Joseph live, or Anthony Joseph, the Anthony Joseph show is at 9 o'clock. Then at 10 o'clock is Jessica Martinez. Very informative, very interesting, lots of information. So stay tuned for that. And then there's all kinds of other programming and more stuff to come. So if you own a business and you're looking to do some advertising, Colin Walls would appreciate your support, okay? So he has all kinds of different programs you can buy or rent, or not rent, but, buy space in or buy an ad. You can buy some commercials. You can buy infomercials. You can sponsor something like the weather or the sports or whatever. So anyway, you just need to give him a call or text him, all right? He does prefer to be text, all right? He's always busy. I've never known him to not be busy. So you can call him or text him at 302-242-8015, 242-8015. That's Colin Walls if you want to talk about buying some advertising on his TV station called TV Delmarva. How was your food, young man? Good. He gave me a good. Yep, no problem at all. People are coming. People are going. This is a busy, busy, busy restaurant. They're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and they are open rain or shine, they're telling me, no matter what. So check them out. If you wake up in the middle of the night and you just can't sleep and you want to get yourself some pancakes, come on out to Rudy's Family Restaurant. So anyway, TV Delmarva is live. You can get it many different ways. Tell your friends about it. Spread the word. Find their Facebook page and hit the like button and share it. Tell your friends all about TV Delmarva, Delmarva's newest, hottest local TV station with many new things to come. Just stay tuned, stand by, and watch it grow, okay? It's very exciting. So we're sitting here inside Rudy's Family Restaurant in Harrington. I've got many things to talk about. I see Ray Bivens has arrived. He's on standby. We're going to have him on in a little bit. And we're also going to have Bryant Richardson, Senator Bryant Richardson. He'll be on in a little while also. And who else have I got coming up today? I believe there was one more person, but I can't even remember. But we're here. We're having a good time. We are inside this restaurant, and we are excited to be here with you. Are the phones working? Do you think the phones are working? Yes. Let's do a telephone test. And if you get through, we're going to give you 2 tickets. Admit one. It says right on them. Admit one. 2 tickets to go to the Clayton Theater in Dagsboro. Okay? So the phone number is 422-7336. We need to make sure that the telephone works. It's 422-7336. If you call and you get through, I'm going to give you 2 tickets to the Clayton. I'm writing this down so I don't forget. 2 tickets to the Clayton, 422 422-7336. All right? 422-7336. I do want to say thank you to Jim and Linda Bosco for bringing us a cake and knives and forks and cups. Very sweet, very nice. Linda stayed up all night as Jim baked this cake. It's pretty cool. But anyway, so it is our 7-year anniversary. We're having a lot of fun. We were going to have a party, but we were worried it would be raining, so we decided not to. But thanks to all of you for watching this show. My gosh, when I look back through the shows and I look at the amount of different people that have been on, advertisers, different guests, the stuff we've talked about is unbelievable. All right, I hear the radio. I think we're going back on the radio in just a minute or two, so let me take a break for a second. All right, everybody, we are live on the radio. We are live on TV. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Facebook. So if you're watching on Facebook, would you do me a favor? Do me a favor and hit the share button. Or I don't think you can share it while it's live. So I just need you to start a watch party. Chase Marvel, if you're out there and you're listening, it's Chase's birthday, okay? Chase, happy birthday to you. Carrie Fry is having a birthday today. My goodness, I had no idea that it was his birthday. So anyway, lots of different people having a birthday. So if you're having a birthday, happy birthday to each and every one of you. What a day it's going to be. It's raining, free car washes for everybody today, okay? And you know where the ducks go when it rains? Under the dock, so they don't get wet. That's what they do when it rains, folks. I learned that, you know. I am more intelligent than I look, all right? I'm just letting you know. All right, so Ray Bivens, whenever she's ready, I'm ready. I'm going to just talk real quick about an auction. In fact, there's a few auctions today. A few auctions today. So this is a sponsor segment. This is Dave Wilson, Wilson's Auction. I'm going to pose for a picture right while I'm talking, believe it or not. So Ray and I went to separate schools together. So anyway, I just want to tell you today on Route 113 in Lincoln, there is an auction, Wilson's Auction, 10 o'clock every Saturday morning. You can go there now. There's plenty to look at. There's stuff inside, outside, auctioneers all over the place. It goes all day, into the afternoon, into the evening. But also today at the Hickory Ridge Farm, show, there's going to be an auction there too. And then Tuesday night at 6 o'clock, there's an auction, auto auction on Tuesday night. And then on Labor Day, my goodness, big annual Labor Day auction. Mark your calendar right now. Just write it down right there on your calendar. If you're watching online, just take a Sharpie marker and write it right on your screen, okay? September 7th is Labor Day, so that's not breaking news. But there's a huge antique auction and a lot of tags for sale. Tags, like trailer tag number 38. T38 is going to be for sale. Then there's a tag number 1516, kind of a cool number, 1516. And then there's 15160, 15160. So anyway, lots of different things. So Wilson's Auction, look them up online. It's wilsonsauction.com on the web, not just the Lincoln web. It's the World Wide Web. wilsonsauction.com, all right? And you can learn about them there. Dave Wilson, Team Wilson's Auction, they do a good job. Good community people. So today at 10 o'clock in Lincoln, there is an auction that goes all day and into the evening. Today at 9 o'clock at the Hickory Ridge Farm Show, there is an auction right there. Rain or shine, things are happening at Hickory Ridge today. And then Tuesday nights is the auto auction. Every Tuesday night you can buy or sell like a dealer does, and just lots of different things. So anyway, I just want to let you know that Wilson's Auction also can sell stuff for you. If you got a garage full of stuff that you need to get rid of, you just give them a call. They'll either come get it. You could take it there and drop it off, however you want to handle it. If you're settling an estate, whatever you may want to do, it's 422-3454, 422-3454, wilsonsauction.com. Serving Delaware for over 40 years. Good people at Wilson's Auction. I like Dave Wilson. I like a good auction. And now my next guest, he has arrived. I don't know how far he drove, but Ray Bivens is here, and he is with the Division of Parks. And I think we're going to talk about Holts Landing, but I'm not sure. So, Ray, how you doing, buddy?
Great to see you, Jim, and thanks
Good to see you.
Thanks for including Delaware State Parks in your 7th anniversary show.
Yeah,
Very
man.
exciting.
Yeah, and I like you send me different people to be on. I like them all.
Yeah, I think our canine was
I want
out
the dog
here,
again, or a different dog.
Fort,
either one.
Fort Delaware State
yeah.
Park. You had a
Yeah.
little bit of everything. So,
Yeah, so thank you. We appreciate that.
well,
so,
and we have a great team at Delaware State Parks. You know,
You do.
in the summer we swell to about 700 seasonal employees, and
Wow.
our volunteer hours, when you add them all up, it's equal to about 74 more full-time staff, or 145,000 hours. So Delawareans love their state parks. There's no
they
doubt.
do. And it's been a challenging year just to go to the parks is one thing, but to prepare the parks and to keep them safe and to make everything good for the public has probably been a handful as well.
A lot of people don't realize the surge that we saw in visitation with the virus.
Right, everybody's
some
cooped
Google
up.
Google Analytics in March and April were showing 100% increases at our parks, and we're really proud that we never closed any of our parks. None of our neighboring states can say that.
Right.
You know, we stayed open, and if anything, our parks are great places to social distance. You know,
Yeah.
I just had my daughter's birthday party out at Killen's Pond.
Okay.
Probably could have done it at my house, but
Right.
it was a lot easier to have a pavilion, plenty of room to spread out, and room for the kids to play.
That was nice. That was nice. So the Parks Department, it sounds like your team has really done a good job of being committed to a safe environment and, you know, going the extra mile to make it so people that have been cooped up and just want to get out got a place to go.
Well, we're ready for kind of a long extended summer here, because with kids not going back to school,
Yes.
we got a lot of people that are talking about, you know, they can study during the day and then be at Delaware Seashore or Cape Henlopen and some extended vacations. So our cabins, our cottages, our campsites, we're seeing increased bookings for sure.
Is there some kind of a moonlight kayaking coming up?
There's all sorts of different programs. So
Wow.
Trap Pond, for example, one of the ways we've adapted our programs is we're doing pontoon boat tours and wagon rides for just your family.
Really?
Now, you call your family what you want if you
Right,
want to get a group
correct.
of people together, but that way you don't have to worry about jumping on a wagon with someone you don't know or anything
Okay,
like that.
okay.
People that you've kept in your social circles, it's kind of perfect.
Wow. So what about Holts Landing? Did we want to talk about Holts Landing?
Yeah, Holts is one of our hidden gems.
Okay.
It's a little over 200 acres. It's right there on the inland bays. If you're standing there at the boat ramp, which it has a 24-hour boat ramp,
Okay.
you can look towards the Indian River Bridge just to give you an idea of where it is.
Okay.
But it's a long drive around. It's a lot easier by boat to get from the Indian River Marina or Delaware Seashore.
Okay.
One of the things that makes it so special, you got a crabbing pier. It's one of the few places in Delmarva you can get out there with kids and crab right from a dock.
And you're not alongside the road.
Nope,
It's safe.
It's absolutely. They have concerts throughout the summer,
really?
and then we just finished a major renovation to the Seahawk Trail, which is a 1.4-mile loop trail that takes you through the woods of the park. It actually goes over the marsh with an elevated boardwalk. It's got a view like nothing else in the state. So when you mention the different state parks, people have said, "Oh, I've been to Trapp and I've seen the cypress," or "I've been to the ocean parks." People are like, "Holts? What? Holts is one of the parks?" So we figured that would be a great one to promote. And as we get into fall, the bugs, mosquitoes kind of die
Right.
down, things like that. It's a perfect time to visit Holts.
Wow. Well, I appreciate all that you do. You work hard. You got a good team of people, so you must be a good team leader. But the parks are kind of nice. In other words, and Delaware's very fortunate to have because they're from one end of the state all the way to the other.
And we're
kind of
connected.
fortunate. They're not just at the beaches.
We're connected to our state park around the country. We learn quite a bit. With this hurricane passing over right now, believe it or not, the procedures we use to prepare for a hurricane or storm actually came after a visit from the Louisiana State Park Director right after Katrina.
Really?
Within 8 months, he came up and he said, "I can teach you everything because you need to do more. If you think you're
Right.
doing enough."
Do more.
I reached out to the Texas director because, we're still dealing with storm damage from the tornadoes at Lum's Pond and some of our other sites. And it meant a lot to him that, little old Delaware was
Right.
checking on him. And nationally, our parks are really seen as something special. People know we were awarded a gold medal as the best managed state park system in the country.
Really?
That's about 4 years ago. We're eligible to apply again finally coming up, but once you win, you're not allowed to apply for 5 years. So
Okay.
we're the only small state to ever win that. Some states like Florida and New York and Virginia have won it, but no one our size by
Well,
far.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Wow. So what else do you want us to know?
Well, there's lots of other opportunities to get out there, especially, and we've tried to reduce the crowds.
Okay.
So the Brandywine Zoo, you can come in on waves.
Okay.
The Killens Pond Water Park, when it's not weather like today,
Right.
it's still open on weekends. And
Okay.
there's 2 different waves, and we've gotten tremendous reviews. So you can come in the morning or the afternoon time period. We take some extra time, and we're cleaning like we never have before. So that's fantastic. And if people are looking to make reservations, the best tool you can do on your tablet, because it's mobile friendly, is destateparks.com. Has all our maps, has our reservations that you can make for camping or cabins, pavilions, and you can see what's available. We take reservations up to a year in advance.
Oh,
so if you're
wow.
sitting there and you want to do something next August, right
Let's get it
now
booked.
is the perfect time to lock it in, whether it's a weekend trip or a party, graduation parties, those type of things.
Wow, or just a family reunion or a pandemic get together, you know. All right, and so I guess that's all I got. You got any other things?
I would encourage people to visit some of our historic sites. I think people lose
Peapatch
track.
Island?
Fort Delaware at Peapatch is still
Yeah.
going and going strong. We got the First State Heritage Park in Dover. We do walking tours to learn about our
Okay.
colonial history. The Indian River Life Saving Station. You talk about a building with a neat history. When you learn about these people that walked the coast looking for ships
Yeah.
that were in distress, and they were kind of the early. Before the Coast Guard,
Right.
they were doing the work similar to the Coast Guard. So we have some fantastic ones out there. Port Penn is another one of those that people don't hear a lot about. Mansions at Bellevue. As you get to the northern part of our state, we have some pretty special historic barns and things like that as well.
Wow. Isn't there a little walk up there somewhere where you can walk across the state?
Yep, the C&D,
wife went and did
C&D
that.
Canal.
Yeah.
Yep, you can start over towards Fort DuPont, right on Delaware Bay, and take it all the way to the Maryland line. Summit North Marina, you go right through the middle of that, and you'll be right near Lum's Pond, which Lum's Pond has one of our longer trails in the system. It's about 7 miles to navigate around.
Really?
But you can do it in a
people go
loop.
horseback riding at Lum's Pond?
You can go horseback riding there. There's a stable where you can rent horses. You can get lessons.
You can rent
things
a horse?
Yep, you can go right there on the. So if you want to get into it and you don't want to make the full investment, it's a great time.
It's
to
a whole
learn.
lot easier to rent a horse.
Yep, get your lessons and
Yeah.
really figure it out before you do it.
Wow.
We have a lot of great concessionaires that do everything from trips out tuna fishing into the ocean from the Indian
Okay.
River, stand-up paddleboard rentals at Cape Henlopen or Fenwick Island. Our 2 golf courses are run by a concessionaire for us, Deerfield and Garrison, some of the nicest
Really?
courses in the state. A lot of people don't even realize they're state park properties.
I didn't. Now, tell me, stand-up paddleboarding, I'm sure you've done it a time or two. What's it like?
It's a neat, close experience. So
Really?
you're
Have you ever
feeling-
done it?
I have.
Have you really?
Yeah.
All right, I was
It's,
just messing with you.
No. It's especially in some calm water.
Okay.
It's not something you want to do in moving water your first time by any stretch, but it's definitely very calming, and
Okay.
it takes a little while to get your stability
I
figured
bet
out.
you have to concentrate.
You do, absolutely.
Wow.
So.
Well, thanks a lot for all you do. And so where are you steering everybody to? What was it, DE?
DEstateparks.com.
Is
and
it an app or just a website?
So we have different things in there that you can
Okay.
explore, but it's our website that's mobile friendly.
Okay.
And then it connects you right to our reservation system. You can see all of our inventory live to see
Gosh.
what's available. People have their favorite campsites, all that kind of stuff.
Okay. I've been here before. I want that one and stuff like that.
And we've seen a real boom in people buying campers. It's
Yes,
yes.
yes,
They're not.
yep.
They might not be going to Walt Disney World this year,
Correct.
but they want to get advantage of their campers, and that's
wanna-
great. We have full hookup sites, we have back end pull throughs, all sorts
Everything.
of different stuff. So
Wow. Good job. Now, is there any big secret that you could just share with our audience that's getting ready to happen?
I'm trying to think of something that's coming up that would be a good one to share.
I'm just really kidding.
No, I'll tell you one thing we're preparing for. You're going to hear a lot for next year. We haven't talked about yet. We're coming up on our 70th anniversary of Delaware State Parks. Early on, our beach parks were actually were run by the Highway Division. So our
Really?
state park system is very young. Like Maryland's well over 100 years. When we started up, a lot of our documents and our policies actually came from our first staff, which came from Ohio State Parks, which seems kind of odd. So we're gearing up to celebrate 70 years. It's a big year for us, and we're going to have some special celebrations throughout the year.
How long you been with them?
Coming up on 18 years now.
Gosh,
Yep.
thanks.
So started
So
as our
you've seen a
chief
lot of changes.
naturalist. Yep.
What's a chief? What'd you call it?
Chief naturalist. So
Okay.
I was over, I worked with our nature centers, our day camps, our guided canoe trips, our school
Okay.
groups. State Parks is one of the largest providers of outdoor education for school groups, which right now, there's not a lot of that going on. So that's why we're refocusing. We're doing a lot of programs online so that if kids are at home, they can get
can
that same
chime in,
experience,
yeah.
whether it's history or nature or science.
Good job. All right. Well, I'm kind of good.
All right.
So,
Thanks so much. Great
if
to
I
see
gave
you.
you some gift cards to Vanderwins, would you use them, or are you not an ice cream guy?
I will certainly put it to good use.
All
Thank
right.
you.
How many people in your family, or how many do you
Just
need?
2 would be great.
2 would be great.
Yep.
There you go.
Thank
Just for
you.
the heck of it. Tell them I sent you.
I appreciate it.
All right. Thanks, Ray. All right, everybody. So check out your state parks. What a well-run, what a nice thing to have. Delaware is such a narrow state. It's kind of neat. You can go in many different directions. My wife is a big fan of the state parks, and as I become more physically active, I'll probably do the same. So anyway, good morning. I believe we have one more guest. We have a surprise for Tracy this morning. She's going to win an award. No, I'm just messing with her. I'm just giving her a hard time, everybody. She's like, man, I was in the military, and I thought that was a little tough, but working with Jim Weller on Saturday mornings. All right, she does a good job is what I'm saying. All right, so the next thing I want to do is I want to talk about a sponsor. Now, this gentleman has been with the show a long time. Jerry Santoro, Jerry's Lawn Care, and I've been thinking about him a lot lately because something he does is tree work, okay? Trimming trees, cutting down trees, digging up stumps, grinding up stumps. You got a tree that's leaning and you're like, holy mackerel, I don't want to take no risk of it falling. Just come cut that thing down. Jerry's Lawn Care can definitely help you out. Now, Jerry also does lawn care work, whether you need your grass cut or it's the time of year you might want to rototiller your yard and reseed it, or, you've got a lot that you're going to build a building and you need it cleared. You maybe need a footer dug or a foundation or a basement or a pond. There's so many things that Jerry does, and his name is Jerry Santoro, local guy from the Greenwood area. I've known him for years. He's fully licensed and insured. Estimates are free. He's just a good gentleman. So in other words, if you need any of the services he provides, you give him a call. If he doesn't do it, he'll let you know. And if it's something you're not sure if he does it, just ask him. So his name is Jerry Santoro, Jerry's Lawn Care, JLC-LLC.com on the web. Like him on Facebook. And just an all-around good person. And his phone number is 302-363-6025. 363-6025. And as you hear me talk about the different people that sponsor the show and so on, you're going to see a common theme. They're people I deal with. They're people I like dealing with. In other words, I have been doing a lot of medical things here lately, and you're probably going to hear some doctors come on the show and chat with me about what services they provide and offer. So one of the doctors that I deal with and love dealing with is Dr. T, Peninsula Chiropractic Center. Again, another good supporter of the show. As we celebrate our 7-year anniversary today, I reminisce about the time we did a show at Peninsula Chiropractic's office. It was kind of cool. We did it right there in the waiting area. So if you need chiropractic care, Dr. T, Dr. Bud, really good guys. When you call on the telephone to make an appointment, the people that answer the phone, the people that check you in, the people that, get everything ready for you, great place. It's like a wellness center. They're all friendly. They're pleasant, very accommodating. When you need an appointment, if you got a kink in your neck or your back or your arm or whatever, or an ache or a pain that you just want to go away, chiropractic care may just be the solution. Now, if you've never been to a chiropractor, you can check them out and see what you think. Dr. T, Dr. Bud are full of information, very knowledgeable people, and they take great concern with their customers. So again, it's a friendly place. It's like a wellness center. From the time you make the appointment to the time you arrive, to the time you check in, to the time that you meet with them, they are focused on you. So they're located right on Route 13 in Seaford. It's called Peninsula Chiropractic Center. I want to say a big thank you to all of the staff there for the service they give me and my family. I've dealt with them for years. So anyway, if you have insurance, they accept most insurances. They can answer your questions about, what's it going to cost, or is there a copay or deductible or whatever. And so what's the phone number, you say? What's the phone number? Peninsula Chiropractic Center, 629-4344, 629-4344, PeninsulaChiroCenter.com on the web. Now, in just a little while, we're going to be joined by Senator Bryant Richardson, okay? He is a candidate for governor, and we've got him scheduled to be with us here on the show between 8:30 and 9, so I want you to tune in for that. We're going to try to do some giveaways today, okay? So if you have an interest in something, we're going to be giving away some things. What we might do is let people call in and just tell us what they'd like us to give them. In other words, I've never thought about doing that. In other words, I've got some blank checks here, and I got a little bit of cash, and maybe people would just call in the show and say, Jim, I'd like you to give me, I don't know, a $50 bill or a $5 bill. It's hard to say, or a Weller's Wood nickel. Who knows what people want? So we may do that later on in the show. We may allow you to just call in and tell us what you want, and we may not. It's hard to say. So anyway, I did want to remind Colin and Jonathan, I forgot to bring this up. If you want some cake, it's here for you, okay? Because you guys are over there with nothing to do, and I figured you could be eating cake and turning the knobs. And what are you guys, playing video games with each other? No, I'm just kidding. So anyway, if you were here, folks, you would see there's a lot of equipment, and I want to say thanks a lot to Colin, their father, who helped start this show and helped me from day one. Dan Gaffney helped put things together, and now I've got Colin the second and Jonathan both here with me on Saturdays, and I think Colin has kind of put in a request to take a Saturday off here in the near future. So we'll see how that really goes. But anyway, good luck, yeah, because his dad's going to be in charge that day. Tracy's here with us on Saturdays. And Jackie, if you're listening, thank you for the role that you play. And not Casey, what's her name? Katie. Katie is also somebody who works behind the scenes and does that collage every week. And she has to look up people's pictures and kind of, figure out who they are and what they are. We give her very little information. We just give her a name, and then she's on her own from there. So anyway, thank you, everybody, to the people back at the studio that make the show work every week. I appreciate my sponsors, my advertisers. I've got good, loyal listeners. Jim and Linda Bosco are sitting right here. They brought us a cake, and they listen to us and watch us, whether we're in Florida or whether they're in Florida. Not whether we're in Florida, whether they're in Florida or not, or they might be in Tennessee or Timbuktu. But they're good friends and good supporters of the show. And we have a lot of you out there. We have a lot of good people. I get many little notes and comments. I even get little letters in the mail every now and then. So people that watch the show or listen to it. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I could not do it without you and all the different advertisers. Here's another one. This is a sponsor of the show. My accountant, his name is George Luff. His son Tyler, Team Luff and Associates in Milford and Dover and Rehoboth. I love dealing with them. They're my accountant. They help me with my personal stuff, my business stuff. They also do our business payroll for us. It's called Easy Payroll. So they help us with that too. So I just want to let you know that Luff and Associates does a wonderful job for me. If you are needing an accountant, whether it's for personal stuff or business stuff, or you just need some tax advice, they can help you out. Very knowledgeable, friendly, been around a long time, been in business over 30 years. I've dealt with them darn near 30 years. So I'm pretty happy with Luff and Associates, their easy payroll system, all kinds of different things. So anyway, the phone number for Luff and Associates is 302-422-9699. That's 422-9699. LuffCPAs.com on the web. Very happy with them. You will be too. And 3 convenient locations, Milford, Dover, and Rehoboth. 422-9699. Now, what else is going on this week? I've been busy. Lots of things going on. I have went to a back doctor. I thought I was going to maybe need some surgery. We're not going to focus on that right this minute. We're going to focus on some more physical therapy and exercising and different things to avoid the surgery. So I hear the music. We are taking a break from the radio. So just look up Weller Does Delmarva on Facebook right now or .com right now, because we don't stop talking. I do have a phone call. Caller, are you there?
Yeah, how you doing, Jim?
Good, and who am I talking to?
Oh, you don't know who you're talking to?
Is this Terry?
Yeah.
What are you doing up so early?
Nothing. I just listen to you. I've been listening to you for a long time.
Really? You were just a young man when you started listening to me?
Yeah, and I met you over there to, when you were over there to Dr. T's, doctor's office.
Yeah.
I met you in there one time.
You did?
Yeah.
Wow.
You there one time. Your service early in the morning.
Yeah, I remember. So anyway, what's Terry doing today?
Oh, nothing. Just relaxing today. I ain't going nowhere today. Just staying in.
All right. And
and
what were you going to say?
I was just calling to let you know that you're doing a good show for the last few years, and I enjoying myself, and I know what all your listeners listening to, enjoying it too.
Well, good. Well, then I'm going to thank you for your friendship and thank you for calling in, okay?
Oh, you're welcome, and I'll talk to you later.
All right, see you, Terry. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Well, Terry's been a good friend of the show. I've seen him in person quite a few times and so on. So we're going to talk about TV Delmarva. This is the Walls family's favorite subject at the moment. No, I'm just messing with you. But anyway, it's a brand new local TV station, and people say, Jim, I have not heard of it. Well, you've heard of it now. And once you hear about it, you are obligated to scan your TV. Okay, so turn your antenna towards Seaford and re-scan your TV and see if, channel 14 don't pop up. And then start watching it. In other words, it's kind of a cool channel. Some local programming. Right after my show is going to be the Anthony Joseph Show. All right, at 9 o'clock this morning. Some really good interviews going to be on there today. Also, at 10 o'clock is Jessica Martinez. And there's going to be more shows coming. So there's lots of different things happening with TV Delmarva. And you can be part of it, but you can certainly watch it. Now, people say, well, how much does it cost to watch TV? Nothing. Not going to cost you a dime. So you can watch it at wellerdoesdelmarva.com. No, I didn't. You can't watch it there. It's tvdelmarva.com. tvdelmarva.com. You can watch it there, for one. You can watch it on channel 14, for two. You can watch it on your Amazon Fire device. You can watch it on your Roku device. So anyway, TV Delmarva, Delmarva's hottest, newest local TV station. And if you want to do some advertising, maybe you want to shake it up and try something new, try TV Delmarva. It will be a good value for you to get the word out about your business or whatever you may want to talk about. How do you learn about it? How do you talk to Colin? It's I'm going to give you his phone number. That's how you do it. So it's 302. Everybody ready? 302-242-8015. That's 242-8015. Colin Walls, he does prefer to be text. And if you don't need him for anything, just text him good morning. Just say, good morning, Colin Walls. How in the world are you? All right? So we are live on Facebook right now, and I need people that are watching on Facebook to do me a favor. I need you to start a watch party. Start a watch party so your friends and your neighbors and everybody you know knows what you're doing this morning. So please start a watch party if you would. So I want to tell you our show is on many different Facebook pages. It's on James Weller's Facebook page. It's on Rudy's Family Restaurant's Facebook page. It's on, I forgot the rest, Weller's Utility Trailers, Weller Does Delmarva, and there's a couple others, and I apologize, I forgot all the different Facebook pages it's on. But it's on about 6 or 7 Facebook pages. It's on YouTube. You can find it on YouTube. So there's many different ways to listen to this show, to watch this show. We have done it 7 years now. How many times is that? 364 times. Think about that. We have done this show 364 times, and we've got some advertisers that have been with us since the get-go. And when you speak of advertising, people that advertise on my show say, man, I can't get over it. I buy one ad a week, and I get phone calls, I get responses. It's kind of interesting. But I have a very good, loyal audience, and I appreciate you. So if you're part of my audience, I appreciate it. If you've never seen this show before, and this is your first time watching the show, I need you to pick up the telephone and call me right this minute. 422-7336. I want to know, is there somebody out there that has never, ever saw this show before, and this is your first time watching it? Be bold, be brave, pick up the telephone and call me. 422-7336. I would like to hear from you if this is your first time watching this show. 422-7336. Doesn't matter whether you're in Delaware or where you are. I would just like to hear from you at 422-7336, only if this is your first time watching the show, okay? Because we only allow so many new visitors a week. So there's only so many people each week allowed to watch the show for the first time. All the rest are grandfathered in. They're allowed to watch it all they want. But if you're one of those few people and you've never seen this show before, I need you to call me right now, if you would, at 422-7336. 422-7336. I just want to say hello and ask you, how in the world did you run across this show? Where did you find us? I hear the radio's coming back. I'm prepping for the radio. The sign is up. The prep has started. All right? Now, here we go, everybody. We are back on Delaware 1059. I'm ready for my next guest. We're going to talk real quick about Mid-South Audio. And I just want to say thank you to Kevin and Debbie Short for sponsoring the show, being part of the show. Mid-South Audio has got some big things getting ready to happen on Monday, September 28th. You need to mark your calendar. Monday, September 28th. Oh, we're taking a picture. I got to pose for this picture. Monday, September 28th. Mid-South Audio is unveiling. They are opening their brand new state-of-the-art location. So they're going to have product for sale. They're going to have people playing music outside. They're going to be socially distancing. You'll be able to tour some of the studios. It is literally state-of-the-art. They have spent lots of money, and it is going to be beautiful. So that is September 28th. More info to come. You can learn a lot about Mid-South Audio at midsoutaudio.com. You can like them on Facebook. You can learn about them. You can call them on the telephone. It's 856-6993, 856-6993. Kevin Short, Debbie Short, Team Mid-South Audio. Thank you. I give you a thumbs up for supporting Weller Does Delmarva. We could not do it without you. My next guest is a senator. He is running for governor of Delaware. I've known him for a while. He's a good local citizen, and his name is Bryant Richardson. How you doing there? Oh, you got to pick up the mic and turn it on. I think it's on.
I think it's on.
All right. So how you doing there, young man?
I'm doing fine. How
Good.
are you?
I'm doing good. It's a little rainy out today.
Not bad, though.
Not bad. We need some rain. As much rain as we've had, we still need more.
We do.
It's crazy. So you're running for governor.
Yes, sir.
And what inspired you to do this?
Well, I've been in the state senate for 6 years.
6 years,
and
okay.
I'm not a career politician. I came in to the political arena kind of late in my life.
Okay.
My wife and I own some newspapers in Seaford and Laurel area. So what we're doing, what I observed in those 6 years is that being in the Republican Party, we're in the minority party, and it's kind of a blue state with the governor and Senate and the House all in the hands of the under control of the Democrats.
Right.
So the governorship is a majority of one.
Right.
You know, so I've gotten some things done since I've been a state senator. I've worked on the bills for human trafficking. Got that done successfully. Drug prevention curriculum for the schools. I've been working hard on that, and some other issues too. And I tried to get some pro-life bills through the Senate, but they're locked up in committee because the Democrats won't let them out.
Okay. Wow. So, but anyway, so you've been in the political arena for about 6 years now,
Yes.
and you're ready to run and become the next governor.
I'm working hard on that. Yes, sir.
Working hard. So let's say somebody wanted to meet you. Do you have some events coming up that you want to tell us about, or a Facebook page? Like, where are you steering people to learn about Bryant Richardson?
Well, today there's supposed to be an event in Bridgeville.
Bridgeville,
I'm not
okay.
sure if it's still going on or not. It's the Family Day at the Bridgeville Rifle and Gun Range.
Okay.
So I'm not sure. I'm going there next to see if it's still functioning or still on. Doing a lot of Zoom meetings, you know, things like that. We have been to some events. Went to Delmarva Teen Challenge
Crab Feast.
I'm one Crab Feast.
Yeah.
One of the sponsors of that. I've been a long-time
Okay.
supporter of Teen Challenge.
Well, good. Thank you for that.
Senator Dave Lawson and I worked hard in the Joint Finance Committee to get funding for that.
Good.
So we were able to get $400,000 to help get that started.
Wow. Well, very good.
We went
it's a great organization.
It's a great organization. We went to a graduation ceremony for a couple of the women who just recently
The new
completed
women's stuff,
the course, and it's just very inspirational. You know, the music was beautiful. The testimonies were just tremendous. So that's kind of what I want to do. I want to make sure that we're spending our money carefully in the state of Delaware, and also that we're helping the people that need help. But the thing that we really need in Delaware and then throughout the nation is just to restore the family.
Yeah.
You know, get our moms and dads in the household and raising their children, and not having to be so dependent on the state.
Right.
And then correcting the children after they go down the wrong path.
Right.
If they do go down the wrong path, I am also for some help for the people who are in the prisons, to give them second chances,
Right.
restoration, to reduce their recidivism rate, and to get people back on the right path for life.
Right. Making them productive citizens.
Yes, sir.
Wow. So your wife's very excited about this. She's been behind you all along.
She's always been behind me. Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I ran 4 races. I lost the first 2. Most people quit after the first loss, but I kept going. And yeah, she's been very supportive of me. I couldn't do it unless I did have her support.
And so you're from the Seaford area?
Yes, sir.
Seaford area. And local business person, so you have an idea of what it's like to run a business, balance a budget, and not spend money when you don't have money to spend.
That's true.
That's true.
That's true.
So how do people contact you? Like, how would, if somebody said, well, I want to talk to you, or I want to meet you, or I want to pick your brain or learn more, what would they do?
Okay. My cousin's back there, and he couldn't even get a hold of me. Bobby Mead. So I gave him my phone number. It's 245-0109. But you can also go on to my website, richardsongovernor.com. It's not Richardson for Governor, it's just Richardson Governor, because the other was URL was already taken.
Okay. So Richardson
Governor.com
or
245 0109.
0109. So if
Yes.
somebody wanted to just have a word with you or learn more about you or get to know you, that's a good start right there.
That's true.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Anything else you want to add? I mean,
Well, on the back of my business card, I have this message. We became the greatest nation on earth because of individual enterprise, not because of government control.
that's for sure.
My commitment is to honor God, defend life, and preserve liberty for as long as the great people of Delaware give me the honor to serve.
Wow. Well, very good. Yep. Delaware's a good state. We've just gotten a little bit off track.
Yes, the whole nation's gotten a little
You called
bit
it
off track.
blue, and I was thinking, it is a blue. We're all blue. We're sad.
Yeah.
We're sad. I mean, it's like
We are.
I know John Carney. I just wish he would set his people free.
Oh.
There's good quality people that
Yeah.
want to just work and live and socialize, and just we are just clamped down and locked down.
Yeah. Well, the governor's kind of shut the General Assembly out.
Yes.
Rich Collins and I have 3 different pieces of legislation to try to change that, and Dave Lawson and I also wrote a letter to the governor about the closing of the churches, to say that we need our churches, particularly at this time in our lives.
yes.
Yeah. So, we're working hard to do what we can, but the governor's just trying to be a one-man show.
Right.
And that's not the way our branches of government are supposed to work.
Right. I agree with that. Well, I'm going to thank you for your service.
Okay.
I'm going to thank you for all you've done for our community, and I wish you well in this endeavor.
Okay. Thank you, Jim.
See
I
you,
appreciate
Bryant.
it.
Take care.
All right.
All right. Well, anyway, there he goes. So learn more about him if you have an interest. And we have got quite a few people vying for the governorship in Delaware. But you know what that tells us loud and clear? People are ready for change. People are ready for change. All right. Now, what is the next thing? Speaking of another good business to do business at. Recently, now I've dealt with this business for years, so this isn't a brand new business for me. but recently I needed an MRI. I thought I needed an MRI. So this is a sponsor segment, folks. And my insurance company didn't think I needed one. So I went ahead and said, I'm just going to pay for one. And so I had Jackie, who works for me, call around and just see how much MRIs cost. Well, I was pleasantly surprised. The place I've been dealing with all these years, which is Ocean Medical Imaging, had the absolute best price around on an MRI. I got an MRI for $450. I was very happy. One of the places she called was like $2,400 for an MRI. So if you are in a position that you might need to pay for your own imaging, or you have a high deductible and you got to pay and meet your deductible before your insurance kicks in, I'm saying Ocean Medical Imaging was a lot. I mean, they were like a fourth of the price of some of the other places I called. So anyway, I'm just saying, if you need any imaging, and it's kind of important. In other words, when you need imaging, you're nervous, you're uncertain, you're unsure, and you want to get it. You want to get on with things. And if you have a high deductible and you got to pay for it out of your pocket, you don't want to spend any more than you have to. But Ocean Medical Imaging not only has the best price, that's important, but they're a great facility. They're located in Milton. Very clean, very professional. When I call on the phone, they get me in there quickly. They also have a radiologist. Let me make sure I say this right. They are the only MRI facility in Sussex County that has a board-certified radiologist that is on site every day. So they look at your films or your x-rays or whatever before you leave the property, okay? Because there's nothing worse than getting something done, waiting for it to get to your doctor, and then your doctor says it's blurry, I can't read it, or something like that. So they have state-of-the-art equipment, easily scheduling, minimal wait times, celebrating 11 years. Dr. Jonathan Patterson and his wife own this business. I love dealing with them. I like friendly, and I know that sounds crazy, but when I don't feel good or I'm going to a doctor and I'm having a procedure done, I want somebody to be friendly to me, okay? Just kind of eases my mind. So anyway, whether you need a mammogram, an MRI, a CT scan, some mammography, all right, got that word right now, ultrasound, an x-ray or an EKG, all right, or even a mammography, okay? I just had to slide that in. But anyway, I'm just saying, I really like dealing with Dr. Patterson, good guy, and really good turnaround time, 50 to 75% less expensive than the hospital and hospital outpatient center. Anyway, just check them out. It's Ocean Medical Imaging. What is their phone number? It's a great number, 684-5151, 302-684-5151. Tell them I sent you at oceanmedicalimaging.net, and they're also on Facebook, okay? So, another person that I want to say thanks a lot for supporting my show. Appreciate you very much there, Mr. and Mrs. Patterson. And who do I have left to talk about? All right, I got one advertiser that I want to brag on. Well, I'm really not sure. I think I'm done for the day. Can we go home early and eat this cake? It's 8:47. It's looking pretty darn good here. So anyway, good morning. Young lady, did you want to join me? Live on the radio? Oh, come on. There's no charge. It's just like the napkins. It's free. All right. She's saying, no way. I am not interested. Leave me alone. I'll just watch you. All right. So anyway, we're here. We're literally inside Rudy's Family Restaurant in Harrington. And you say, well, what are their hours? 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can't beat that. Now, let's say you and your family, you want to have a little birthday party or a little get-together or a going crazy party. Maybe you're just tired of being cooped up and you want to get out and about. They have different rooms here. So first of all, there's plenty of room for people to sit and socially distance and all of that. Plenty of room for that. But maybe you just got some people and you want to get a little noisy and you need your own private room. Behind me, there's a room. I'm going to count how many chairs are in this room next week. But there's one in front of me, one behind me. Then in the back of the building, there's more rooms. So whether it's just you and you want to sit up to the bar, or you want your own little booth, or whether you want a little room where you and your family can sit and just be amongst one another, it's a great place to eat. Got a big, nice, glossy menu. And I'm going to do something interesting. Let's do something crazy. I can't get the phone to ring today. I don't know if it's a weather-related thing or my audience is boycotting me today. I'm not sure what it is. 422-7336. 422-7336. And you got to pick this up at Weller's in Bridgeville. But I'm going to give you a $10 gift card to Rudy's Family Restaurant if you're the first person to get through on the telephone. And you got to pick it up at Weller's in Bridgeville Tuesday through Saturday. Tuesday through Saturday, which means we're not open on Sunday and Monday. All right? A $10 gift card to Rudy's Family Restaurant. Will that make the phone ring? It might not be enough, but let's just see. 422-7336. 422-7336, okay? Good morning.
Good morning.
You've reached the weather phone. Who's speaking?
This is Connie Holmberg. I'm calling about the Rudy's restaurant gift card.
Oh, I thought you were calling for a weather update.
No, I know it's raining.
What would you do with a gift card to Rudy's?
Do what?
What would you do with a gift card to Rudy's?
Oh, honey, I would enjoy it. I wouldn't have to make a meal for that time.
Now, have you been here before?
Long time ago.
When you were a teenager?
No, probably the last time I was there was when you were there for your first show at Rudy's.
Okay. Well, we're going to give you a gift card to Rudy's. Is that okay?
That sounds wonderful.
It's for $10. And I want to ask you, do you know where Weller's is in Bridgeville?
Oh, I certainly do.
All right.
I appreciate you all.
Well, we appreciate you. So you can pick one up there Tuesday through Saturday. How's that?
I will do that, and I appreciate that, Jim.
All right, Connie. And you're listening on the radio?
Yes, I am. Uh-huh.
All right. Well, and we sound okay today?
Yeah, very good, and I'm so
Very
glad
good.
I'm able to pick you up today. I have quite a time at, getting you at times on the radio and even Facebook.
Well, don't you live near a chicken house?
Yes, I do.
You know, them chickens mess up radio reception.
Well, I don't know, but I figure it's the weather.
It is the weather. I'm just messing with you.
Satellite and all of that.
All right. Well, thanks a lot for getting through, okay?
Yes, and you have a blessed weekend.
You too. I'll see you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, now that's Connie from Greenwood. In other words, a good friend of the show, supporter of the show. So thank you, Connie. Let's do it again. Is there anybody else out there that wants a $10 gift card to Rudy's, okay? Oh, my gosh, I got another phone call. I was hoping I wouldn't get one. You got to turn the volume down on your radio. Turn the volume down.
Hey.
The feedback's driving me crazy. Who am I talking to?
Hey, my name's Billy.
How you spelling Billy?
Willy.
All right, Willie. All right. Now, where are you calling from?
Hey, I'm calling from Millsboro, and I don't want the card. I'd rather you give it to someone else, but I wanted to comment on that MRI. You
Yes.
are exactly right about that. I had to get an MRI on my knee. My doctor, who they have MRI where he works at, recommended that I go there because of my insurance situation.
Wow, isn't that nice that they're there? Have you been yet?
Oh, yeah, no, I had to get my knee operated on. I had a torn meniscus.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
and it was the same thing. It was like $450.
Yep.
I checked at BB. It was $1,250.
Wow. That's a big difference, isn't it?
Yep. So those people are great to advertise on you, but everybody should use them. Like I said, my doctor, who is Dr. Carroll, they have MRI there. He even told me to go there because of my insurance situation.
Well, thank you. Now, are you watching this show on TV or listening on the radio?
I'm watching it on the radio.
Watching it on the radio. Okay. And can you smell the bacon? We've got smeller vision.
Yeah, I can smell the bacon and the sausage.
All right.
Wonderful.
So, and
right, Jim.
thank you.
Thank you.
So have a good weekend, okay?
Bye, you too.
Bye-bye. Well, that was kind of a nice phone call. Ocean Medical Imaging saved him some money. Wow, $1,200 and some dollars versus $400 and some dollars. That sounds like $800 that he could spend at Weller's. Just saying. Oh, my goodness. So anyway, let's, can we do one more, Tracy? Do you mind? She's in charge. Are the phone lines good and clean? Can we take another call? All right. 422-7336. If you would like a gift card to Rudy's Family Restaurant for $10, we'd like to give you one. All right, 422-7336. Operators are standing by. What they do is they push the button to answer the phone line. All right, 2 buttons. Caller, are you there?
Hey, brother, Dr. T here.
Hey, how are you doing today?
Congratulations on your 7 years. I think we've been with you since day one. And
I
yes,
think
I remember
so.
when you were in our office and also interviewed our German foreign exchange
I
daughter.
remember that. That was a wonderful time, wasn't it?
It was. We speak with her every single month via Skype, and it was just great, and she talks about that experience all the time. So I don't want to take your time. I just want to say congratulations. Great to hear you, and a blessed another 7 years.
Well, thanks a lot. And was her name Nellie?
Yes, very good. Very great.
Man,
memory.
I can't even remember the speed limit, but I remembered her name.
And she had her parents on, looking at your
That's
show from Germany
right.
also.
That was really cool, wasn't it?
It was excellent. We just had such a great time, and she had a wonderful time. She came back again for another 10 days about a year later, and as I said, every month we Skype her back and forth. So it was just a fabulous experience for, I think, both of us.
Well, good. Well, thanks for your friendship and your support, okay?
You too, brother. Give the family my regard. Talk to you soon.
See ya. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. So that was Dr. T, Dr. Trillia, owner-operator of Peninsula Chiropractic Center. Good guy. Has been involved with the show from the get-go. All right, caller, are you there? Good morning.
Good morning, Jim.
How you doing?
Good.
Man, you are up early again on a Saturday.
There you go. I got to listen to Jim on the radio or the television.
I used to talk to Emery, and he'd say, I watch it recorded. Now he's getting up early.
Yeah.
All right, you want this $10 gift card?
Now, give it to somebody else, Jim. I just
Okay.
called in. I didn't want you to feel lonely.
All right, well, good. I know I can depend on you as long as you're awake.
There you go.
All right, well, thanks a lot, okay?
Yeah, I'm getting ready to use a kayak today because the way it's storming.
Oh, yeah, I think you should, all right?
Yeah.
And today I'd wear a life jacket just to be on the safe side.
There you go.
All right, my friend. Take care, okay?
Yeah, you too. You stay safe now.
All right, see ya. Bye-bye.
Uh-huh.
Bye. Do you want to have a word with me, Linda? No? How about you, Jim? If you change your mind, you got 2 minutes left, 3 minutes. All right, so we're taking phone calls this morning. Trying to give away a $10 gift card, but if you just want to say hello, we'll take that too. I hear the phone ringing. I don't know if that might be a takeout order. Caller, are you there?
Where am?
Are you calling for a takeout or?
Yeah.
What kind of order? What kind of food would you like to order?
Greenwood.
Greenwood chicken at Rudy's in Harrington.
Oh, Rudy's is good. Rudy's is good too.
Good. So, who am I talking to?
It's Dennis.
Dennis, how are you, Dennis?
I'm fine. How about you?
Good. Hey, would you like a gift card? Don't you and Joanne come here now and then?
Sure enough.
All right, well, I'll put you, got to go to Weller's and get it. It's the only catch, okay?
Yeah, I think I got 2 ice cream cars to pick up over there too, so I'll get
No,
that one.
that ice cream is already melted, or somebody else ate it. No, I'm just kidding you. So,
happy anniversary and congratulations on 7 years of very interesting and successful venue there.
yeah. We've known each other a long time, haven't we?
Yep. I want to give a shout out to Wall Service Center, Colin number 2 and Colin number 1. Them guys took care of me again yesterday. Did a tremendous job for me, and I'm going to keep that Toyota up to date and running fine.
They said they even put new windshield wiper blades on it.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. We went from top to bottom, front to back with her, I think, yesterday, and they're just awesome, professional, courteous, local, and I appreciate them.
And they're halfway friendly, aren't they?
Oh, absolutely.
No, I'm just messing.
We're all good old boys. That's all I can say.
Yep. Well, they, their grandfather started the business, and then, actually, their great-grandfather started the business 60-some years ago. But look at that legacy. Hard workers, honest. They care about their customer service. Very rare nowadays.
Hey, tell Colin, I bet when that box hit the floor yesterday, it woke him up.
What box? The box of cash? No. He said it did. Yeah, he said it did. So anyway.
All right.
All right.
You guys.
All right.
You guys take care.
I'll see you, Dennis. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye. That was Dennis McIlvain, good friend of mine. We have known each other since we were little youngins. little youngins and work together and worship together and we eat lunch together and just good to have good friends like that. I hear some music. This is the end of our 7-year anniversary show, so I want to say thank you, and another thank you to all of the people that listen and watch and tune in and advertise. Thank you. God bless you. Our day is done for now, okay? I'll see you. Bye-bye. Thank you, Dan. All right. Now, are we still on TV a little bit? Just a minute or two. So, folks, if you're watching on TV Delmarva, thank you. If you are watching on Facebook, do me a big favor, okay? As soon as the show's over, just like a minute afterwards, hit the share button, and I would love some comments. If you haven't commented to me on Facebook yet, comment. See ya. Bye.